Please welcome to the stage Ariane Sharif.
Hiya. Thank you very, very much for coming today on this very, very cold day. You wait ages for an atheist bus, then 800 come along at once. As of today, we've got 800 buses with the atheist advert running across the UK, from Glasgow to Aberdeen to Devon, Manchester, York, Leeds, all across the country, and Wales too, Cardiff, Swansea, Rhondda. We've got 200 in London and 600 around the rest of the UK. We've also got 1,000 brand new adverts on the Tube network from Monday, and we're going to unveil the 4 adverts today. And we've also got 2 large animated screens showing the advert on Oxford Street. And as many of you know, we launched on October 21st last year, and the amount pledged was amazing. We'd never imagined anything like it. Within 3 hours, we'd reached our target, and then people just kept giving. For the first 4 days, people were donating 28p a second, £17 a minute, and over £1,000 an hour. Many of the comments were really funny and good-natured, and I think the most common theme was, I thought it was just me who felt like this, and I don't feel alone anymore. Because there's never been any kind of an atheist initiative before in this country, and the strength of feeling has been shown by the fact that there have been donations every single day on the Just Giving site since the launch. I'm really pleased to say that the campaign has gone international. The American Humanist Association were inspired by us to launch their own Atheist Bus Campaign, and buses have been running in Washington, D.C. for 6 weeks. Buses with our slogan on are also launching in Barcelona today, translated into Spanish, and an atheist organisation in Italy are rolling out buses saying, oh, can I say what they're saying? If I can remember. I think it's man-made God in his own image. However, not every country has been so open to the idea. The Atheist Foundation of Australia tried to launch a campaign but were banned, and their slogan was just, atheism, sleep in on Sunday mornings. For the first time, an atheist and humanist viewpoint is going to be visible in everyday life in the UK, and I'd like to thank every single person who made this happen, many of whom are in this room.
I would like to thank everyone who's helped to make the Atheist Bus Campaign a success. I'm not going to list everyone, not least because I'd be bound to miss someone, but I particularly want to thank Ariane Sharif for starting the ball, or indeed the buses rolling. I want to thank John Worth, who turned it into a practical campaign with his pledge bank idea. I want to thank Richard Dawkins for his invaluable contribution, and I want to thank the media for getting the story out there. But most of all, I want to thank every single individual who's given a donation, large or small, to the Atheist Bus Campaign.
I've been told to take this out. I'm slightly overdressed because I'm going to a wedding after this, but it's in a church, but of course I'm just going to sit outside. The reason I support this campaign is because it's such a positive one. I think it gives the lie to the idea that atheists believe in nothing. Atheists just believe that we all have the capacity to be good to one another without having the threat of eternal torture hung over us. If anything does happen and this falls off, it wasn't God. I take full responsibility for my incompetence. That it will never come again is what makes life so sweet, Emily Dickinson. And when I heard that was the quote I was going to be unveiling, that was another reason I wanted to do this, because it sums up my beliefs very neatly. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, I will just add my voice to all those eloquent voices you've heard already, saying how wonderful this is, how marvellous it is. So many people supported it and shown what a presence there is really in our public life of people whose view is fundamentally atheist or humanist. My text, which is from no less a person than Albert Einstein, who says, "It was, of course, a lie what you read about my religious convictions, a lie which is being systematically repeated. I don't believe in a personal God, and I've never denied this, but I've expressed it clearly. If something is in me which can be called religious, then it's the unbounded admiration, the structure of the world, so far as our science can reveal it.
Thank you so much. What I love about this is that we're always accused of being haters, people who hate the religious and hate the religions, and in fact the humanist message is incredibly positive and optimistic, and I love the tone of this. I agree about probably, but on the other hand, we didn't want to sound like those fundamentalist religions with great big threatening posters of absolute certainty outside their churches. We wanted to sound more relaxed and more optimistic. I think our message is that life is in our hands, our destiny is in our hands. There is no God or fate or destiny except what we create, and that's optimistic and hopeful. So that's why I hugely celebrate Ariane's brilliant initiative. This is from Catherine Hepburn. I'm an atheist, and that's it. I believe there's nothing we can know except that we should be kind to each other and do what we can for other people. Thank you.
The one I've got to unveil is from Douglas Adams, and I'm going to read a couple of other things that he said. He said, "I take the awe of understanding over the awe of ignorance any day." He also said, "The world is a thing of utter inordinate complexity and richness and strangeness that is absolutely awesome. I mean the idea that such complexity can arise not only out of such simplicity, but probably absolutely out of nothing, is the most fabulous, extraordinary idea. And once you get some kind of inkling of how that might have happened, it's just wonderful. And the opportunity to spend 70 or 80 years of your life in such a universe is time well spent as far as I'm concerned." I thought of that when Ariane was talking about the Christian message that had inspired her. I suspect that it probably was from the Alpha Foundation, which is a pretty dopey organisation you probably know about. And I once saw a poster of theirs that said, "Is this all there is? How much more do you want?" Isn't it enough to see that a garden is beautiful without having to believe that there are fairies at the bottom of it?
So, Ariane, the campaign has finally launched. How do you feel?
Really happy. Really glad that it was a good, positive, fun launch and that it's over after planning it for 2 months, and glad that people seem to take it in the spirit of what it is, which is a gentle philosophical advert.